Long, please allow me to refer to him here as Zhao Yu, passed away as a result of persecution on September 10, 2025. For reasons unknown to me at the time, his main soul came to find me. About me. I am a Phelan Dafa practitioner. Since childhood, my celestial eye has been open, allowing me to see beings in other dimensions. However, it was only after I began practicing Phelan Dafa that I was truly able to communicate with them. Perhaps some of you have heard the saying that all things possess spirit. I am able to communicate with plants, with animals, with objects, and with human souls. That said, I do not actively seek out such communication. I simply do not have the time, and more importantly, not all spiritual entities harbor goodwill. Through cultivating Phelan Dafa, I receive protection from my master's law bodies, which shield me from related dangers. As a result, lower-level spirits or entities, filled with malice are blocked by the master of Phelan Dafa, ensuring that I can cultivate in a safe environment. Zhao Yu's visit. However, Zhao Yu's soul came to find me on September 12, 2025. This indicated that his soul level was very high enough to pass through the protective field granted to me by my master and reach me directly. The first thing he said was not a complaint about how he had been abused to death. Instead, he asked me to use my thoughts to send him to a higher realm. Ordinarily, after a person passes away, they go to the underworld to register, await judgment, and then, based on the good deeds, virtue, and bad deeds, karma, accumulated over many lifetimes, are assigned to one of the 6 paths of reincarnation. The 6 paths of reincarnation are defined within Buddhism. Different religions have different explanations of reincarnation, though they are largely similar. Since my focus here is Zhao Yu, I will not elaborate further. Zhao Yu's main soul came to me because he hoped to bypass the underworld altogether and report directly to a higher realm. In other words, he would not need to undergo judgment by the King of Hell, would not return to the human world for revenge, but would instead go to a higher realm where divine beings reside. At the time, I did not want to be involved. I was extremely busy with work and was also going through a low point in my life, both physically and emotionally exhausted. However, Zhao Yu was very insistent. He told me that there were certain messages that only I could convey. I did not know how to help him, so I recited a passage of blessing for him, and then let the matter rest. I thought that was the end of it. What I did not realize was that he had stored everything he wanted to tell me in a micro-dimension within me, so that I could access it at any time in the future. At the time, I was unaware of this. It was not until Ariel came to me that this space was suddenly opened. Earlier messages, Ariel shared part of the information I retrieved, which are the posts everyone saw earlier. Soul communication between Menglong and UN on September 12th. Follow-up to Menglong and UN September 12th soul communication. The child enslavement industry chain. UN reveals information on the surrogacy black industry chain. Why Zhang Yuxia's downfall may be connected to Menglong. In truth, I struggled for a long time over whether I should share the information I received. The messages Zhao Yu asked me to share are undoubtedly very difficult to verify, otherwise he would not have needed to come to me. I also hesitated deeply about whether to involve myself, because doing so would place tremendous pressure on my work and personal life. But I asked myself one question: if today I were not UN but a righteous God, and I saw that the human UN had received this information, would I, as a righteous God, believe she should share it? My answer was yes. I believe I have a role to play in this matter, one I cannot avoid, especially during this particular historical period. For the information I share, I welcome friends with special abilities, righteous mediums, or those with insider knowledge to help verify it in your own ways. Whether the information ultimately proves to be correct or incorrect, either outcome is beneficial, because it helps everyone move closer to the truth more quickly. We share this information not to prove that we are the most capable or possess the strongest abilities, but because we believe that truth can save people, truth is hope. Future messages will be published on my own channel, allowing Ariel to focus on her interpretations. We believe this division of work is the most effective form of collaboration. Please stay tuned.